Welcome to another edition of the Paddle Wheel Podcast. My name is Greg Tufts. I am now the Assistant General Manager of Support Operations, recently promoted, and this is Landon, our new Executive Chef, who's been with us for a couple of weeks now. What you didn't know was we are going to be taping this therapy session today in our new podcast studio, which is equipped with a couch, some pillows I'm not really sure what to do with yet, but this is fantastic.
Yep, real nice.
So Landon's been with us for a couple weeks, and go ahead and give me a little, history, your background in food and beverage, your background in the culinary world. We can start there.
Right. Yeah, I pretty much dove into this when I was 15 and been doing it ever since. Bunch of different places, country clubs, banquet centers, steakhouses, you name it. I've probably
All in the Midwest.
Yeah. All within Ohio and Indiana.
Oh, see, yeah. Which is important in the kind of casino world. Our customers are very, I don't want to say picky, but they like what they like.
Right.
You can't really fancy it up too much for them.
Right.
And the Midwest is the Midwest, and people like home style cooking. They like things they're familiar with, and that kind of goes into some of the new stuff we're doing. So
right.
We got a new bistro menu that's going to be coming out, and kind of what are some, new items that you think people may enjoy?
I think, we're changing up burgers a little bit. It really all goes back to what you're saying. It's, fried chicken, burgers, right. Pizzas. Yeah, I think you don't want to change that too much. Maybe add to it. Add a couple different styles of burgers or pizzas, and
right.
I think it should go over pretty well from what we've seen so far. So,
yeah, and for me, being at Rising Star for a couple of years now, and then I was at Grand Victoria, started there in '98, so I've been in that casino market around the tri-state area for a long time, and I'm very familiar with what people like. And, we're going to be working on a Wellington's menu
right.
That's going to be coming out probably in around March. Again, fortunately and unfortunately, when I first came back to Rising Star, I was just kind of running the hotel, golf course, and a few other things. I was not in charge of food and beverage. That's kind of where my passion is and where what I like to do. And recently, with my promotion, I've been able to take over the food and beverage department again, and we used to kind of use food and beverage and our food outlets and our offering as a weapon. It was kind of a marketing weapon. People drove past the other places to come to Rising Star because of what we served and what we had to eat. Now, the buffet is probably one thing that's never coming back, but I think we've got some new concepts that probably within the next year, hopefully, we can get out. With our deli on the boat, that would be one.
Right. No, I think that's the ultimate goal, is to bring in new business, I think.
Right.
So hopefully changing the steakhouse menu, which I think we're all real excited about, will have something to do with that.
Yeah, it is a steakhouse. 80% of the entrees that come out of that outlet,
right.
it's all steaks.
Right.
It's a filet and a New York strip. And we've recently kind of changed that product up too.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I don't know if we did it too early. I kind of wanted to wait until we did all the,
right.
the menu at once, but no, it's exciting. I think the staff's excited about it, and
absolutely. The customers are already.
Yeah,
it's going to be that place that kind of what it used to be. People used to come there for birthdays, anniversaries. Right. We drove a lot of business through that steakhouse, and then for the past couple of years, for whatever reason, there's COVID and other things, and
right.
Staffing, and the food and beverage department has taken a lot of hits the past year or two. But I think with your recent hire, and we've brought some people back that the steakhouse staff is almost flipped over.
Oh, yeah.
It's really exciting for food and beverage back at Rising Star. We have a sports book that's not really a sports book right now, but I think we're trying to work with a brewery in Indiana, so we can kind of turn that into a tap house, which has some menu items that with kind of some unique things where you can eat in there, and then we'll bring draft beer back, and hopefully we'll have about 6 or 7, 8 different beers on tap like we used to, that people can pair things with.
Yeah. It's exciting. I think the buzz right now is amongst at least even the staff is.
Oh yeah,
good.
No doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
The staff's excited. I think the customers are excited. They're excited for all the new menu items. And one thing we'll bring up now, and I don't know when this is going to happen, but we're conceptually talking about it. There's no really casino-wise. There's no outdoor dining on the river. There's nowhere you can eat outside or have a river view on any of the higher end steakhouses in any of the casinos. And, we have a buffet that's empty.
Right.
And it has seating on the river. So conceptually, we're talking about possibly reconfiguring that area, and, bringing some outdoor seating, river view seating, to Rising Star. I think it's going to be fantastic if we can get this done.
Yeah, no, that'd be real excited.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to get myself too excited about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But conceptually, right now, it's a little pie in the sky, but it could really be a difference maker, I think, for that property.
Right.
So I guess, talking about your chef experience and your front of the house experience, kind of what do you love about, working in the culinary? Kind of what's your, what trends that you really like to work with?
The industry as a whole, I think, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse getting into it at a young age.
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
You want to talk about a cult?
Yeah.
Or the mob, I like to call it, because you can never get out.
Yeah. Right.
Once you're in, there's no getting out.
Yeah. No, it's exciting. The day to day, there's always something exciting happening.
Right.
Keeps you on your toes a little bit. It's never mundane. So.
No, I was pretty excited to get back involved. I had to kind of watch it from afar for a year or so, and I love it. It's going to be exciting, I think.
Yeah, we got a good team. I feel good about it. I'm only 4 weeks in, still getting my feet wet, and I think got a good team. And
yeah, customer wise, customers, you should really start looking for some new exciting things that you're going to see in all the outlets. Whether it's beer dinners we can do now, we can do some prefix menus and Wellingtons. I think some 4 and 5 course deals that are going to be pretty exciting. You're going to see a lot of things change pretty quick, I think.
Yeah, no, I think like you said, with the staff in Wellingtons, even I think we're on track to put one foot in front of the other quicker than we thought we were. So
absolutely. So. That kind of wraps up what's going to be happening in food and beverage over the next actually 2023 probably.
Right.
There's a lot of things that we have cooking right now. Ha ha.
Yeah.
What,
that was a good one.
We didn't get that? No, that wasn't.
I like it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, that wraps it up. Again, Landon, our new executive chef, and my name is Greg, assistant general manager of support operations, and that's it. We'll be signing off. Thank you.
Yep, thanks.